Okay, welcome to Moms on the Go Freelance Business Tutorials. So today what we're going to talk about is I'm going to show you how to play videos across several slides. Like you want to insert a video into your PowerPoint presentation so that you can jazz it up a little bit and it's not so boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to insert your video, and then you're going to be able to play your video across several slides while while your presentation is going and your video is playing. It's going to coincide with the slides. So as you can see here, I'm already in the process of making a YouTube video presentation, and after I do this, I'm going to upload it to YouTube. But I wanted to show you guys exactly how to put your video in here across the slides, several different slides. So first of all, I've already put my video in here, as you can see, right? So how I did that is I just went up to Insert and then Video, and then I did video on my PC, or you can do online video. Then once you click that, find out wherever you have the video, and then click it and your video will show up here. And so then it'll show up bigger, and you could just scale it down to whatever size you're wanting. And then you can place it wherever you want. So I've been kind of placing my videos lower down here, or I can place them up a little bit higher, wherever you want to put your video, or you can put it in here in the middle, wherever you want to put it. So just go ahead and drag it and resize it in anything you want to do. And then you see I already have my slides. So that's my first slide, and then I have my second slide, my third, my fourth, and my fifth slide. Okay, and then we're back to the first slide, which contains the actual video that I inserted. So the next thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to go up to your menu here at the top, and then you're going to click, first of all, you click your video. Okay, and then once you click onto your video, you'll see that there's these little dots all around, so make sure that that's selected on your video, and then you go up. So go to playback. After you've clicked on your video, you click playback, then you get this screen, and there's a box here. Usually it's on the right, but since I did this the first time, I'm kind of showing you again. And then where it says to start, right under review, and click in sequence, it's going to be on in sequence, but we're going to check automatically. And then your loop until stop won't be checked. It'll be like that, but we'll check it. So I did this a little while ago, and so I'm just showing you guys what's like that now. And then if you want to have your volume, I usually put my volume on medium. And then once that's done, you could double click your video. And then once you double click it, this side pane will go up here. And this is where your actual play is for your video. And this is your triggers, which triggers your video. So once we click on the play video, this is going to come up. You're going to have a box right here that's going to come up. And then you're going to make sure that you go down to this section that says stop playing. You're on the effects tab. You have start playing, you have stop playing. So on the stop playing, we're going to click the button that says after, and then we have 5 slides here. So we're going to put how many slides? So stop playing after 5 slides, and then we're going to click OK. Okay. And so after that, you make sure you click on your video, and then we're going to go playback, and then we're going to just play the video really quickly. just to make sure it plays.
Our third money-making opportunity here.
Okay, so our video is playing. That's good. So we're going to leave that there. And then the next thing that I'm going to do, so it's already set up to play for all the slides, but then the next thing that we're going to need to do is to play the video enough to where it's going to go through each one of these slides, right? We're going to time it. So we're going to go back to our home screen. We make sure video is click. Then we're going to go over to slideshow because that's what we want to make as a slideshow presentation. And then once we do that, rehearse timings.
Our third money-making opportunity here, side hustle, is a virtual assistant. I kind of mentioned that a little while ago. If you don't like writing, you can hire a virtual assistant to do the writing for you. It's going to cost you.
So you're going to make sure you look at the top here where recording is paused, resume recording. So we're going to pause it so I can tell you guys something really fast. This is the box up here that we're going to be working with, and you're going to let your video play, and then each time you want to go to a different slide, then we're going to click this little arrow right here, and we'll go over to the different slide from that arrow. So we're going to go ahead and resume recording.
So I suggest you're right. Okay? So a virtual assistant is basically a person who provides various services to small or large businesses. Virtual assistants can do a lot of different types.
So you see, I went to the next slide because that's what I'm talking about in the video right now. So I clicked over to the next slide, and I'm going to just listen. We're going to listen in, and then we're going to go to the next slide, and that's how we're going to get through the 5 slides.
So jobs. Most virtual assistants prioritize and specialize in certain categories that they may have been trained at some point to do. For instance, some virtual assistants, they work with numbers well, whether it's a CPA, whether it's bookkeeping, anything that deals with numbers, then that's their specialization. If they do social media management, then they specialize in social media management. They know how to get you followers, they know how to get your product out there, they know that type of thing. So they may specialize in Instagram, they may specialize in Facebook, whatever it is, that's their niche for that virtual assistant. So if you're going to be a virtual assistant and you can do resumes, hey, do resumes, make money from that. Find a niche, something that you can do, and then capitalize on it, okay? So next, example services provided. So typing, okay, so I'm back. So again, we're talking about examples of services that you can provide, typing.
Okay, as you see, we're moving along to the next slide, and in the video, as you can see, I'll be talking about everything on this particular slide. Okay, so let's resume.
Email responses. Some people can't, they don't have time to check their email accounts. You can do that. You can do typing. You can do errand services. You can do appointment setting or reminding, social media management. You can write for blogs, errand services, call center, answering service. All of that falls under virtual assistant. Anything you can do from your computer at home is a virtual assistant, right? And then how can I get my clients? A lot of people ask these questions about their clients, how to get the clients. First of all, you can network with your friends, family members, coworkers. Let them know what you're doing. This is not a multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing, direct marketing is not one of those companies. This is something that you're doing as a freelance virtual assistant on your own. So network. You have to talk. If you want to make money out there, you have to talk. So make sure that you open your mouth and you start talking about what you're doing and you're happy about it and you're smiling about it. If someone doesn't need this service right now, guess what? They may need it later, right? Smile, talk, be friendly, and let people know what you do. Next thing is work for free. I don't particularly like to work for free, but if you're going to get your foot in the door, get some kind of experience, you might want to take a few small jobs and work for free. One thing I'm going to talk about really fast. Be careful about advertising on Craigslist. I've read a bunch of virtual assistant type things, and they would say go on Craigslist and advertise, and those kind of things. But I did that and I got a bunch of fluff from Craigslist. So if you try it, good. I hope it works out for you. Didn't work for me. So I don't want to do Craigslist. I got a hold to one guy that had me posting properties that he had for rent in different areas. He was very pushy, but oh gosh, I'm having flashbacks again. Remember the last one. I understand. No, I'm not a lush, but anyway, this guy had me posting things, and I told him, okay, after a couple of posts, I did that for free, and then I said, you know what? Okay, you need to pay me some upfront money, and then I will continue the work. Well, he gave me a song and dance about paying me, and he was going to pay, and he's honest, and whatever, and he wasn't. He started kind of threatening me. I have emails to prove it. So if anybody asks you to post property stuff, don't do it. It's probably a fake and someone sitting behind a computer with no time. I mean, like, I'm sorry. They must have a lot of time to do everything because, oh, geez, that was a nightmare, right? I tried to trust the guy and it didn't work, so never again. I want to deal with Craigslist. So if you want to try it, hey, go ahead. But I warned you. Okay, so the next thing is that you need to set up your webpage, IG, Facebook, whatever you use as far as social media. Set that up and start letting people know what you do. Ask your friends to follow you. My friends on Facebook, a lot of them, some of them will follow me, but okay, we'll leave it there. Let me just think on that. My mom and the elderly people used to say, if you don't have anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm not talking about all of my people on Facebook. I'm talking about some. Okay, so let's go on. Um, so next thing you might want to do is pay for a small advertising spot, in Facebook or Instagram. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to do that. So you might want to look into that. Cold calling or email potential clients. Even if people spam you with emails, spam them back. Make sure you create an account on somewhere that you don't have your professional stuff going to and send emails, right? People still check their emails. I get a ton every day, right? Ask for referrals. If you know anyone, you have any friends who need to do this or somebody need to do that, ask for referrals, right? I recently just booked a job with one of my friends, just talking with her on the phone. One of our classmates had actually passed away, and I was just talking with her, and she was telling me how, she was trying to get these things done, and the people that she had hired, and she was thinking that was going to help her, didn't really help her. And I said, hey, I can help you. So guess what? I helped her, and guess what? She paid me, right? Cha-ching. Guess where we are? Okay. So referrals work. Don't discredit anyone. Be nice to everyone. Okay. And then How much money can I earn from being a virtual assistant, right? Virtual assistants can name their own worth. Don't undermine your worth. That's one thing I have to say. Don't ever undermine your worth. You're worth a lot. You don't have to charge a lot, but make sure you don't undermine your worth, okay? You're not the next McDonald's or Jack in the Box with one down the street. Know your worth. So some virtual assistants can earn anywhere from $10 to $30 per hour, or even up to $100 per hour, right? Some companies will use virtual assistants, small companies usually, so they don't have to pay out insurance, right? They don't have to pay out medical insurance. So why not pay you an extra $100 an hour to get this project done, or something done that they don't want to hire or bring someone else in, and they can hire you to do it, right? There's a lot of companies out there also that provide work to you. So if you don't want to go out and find your work, the work can come to you, right? So we may talk about some of that later. I may have some more blog posts on the site about that, but just let that simmer for a minute. Okay, and some VAs, virtual assistants, can set their own rates by the job or by the month, depending on the job, right? When I was doing work for my friend, we really didn't discuss, which is kind of scary, but we didn't discuss how much she was going to pay me. She actually just paid me an amount, right? Normally, you want to discuss with people because there's ongoing fees and stuff. If you're constantly checking emails and you're responding to emails or whatever, there's ongoing fees that you're going to have to charge because you can't do that for free, right? It takes time. It takes time out of your day. So make sure you discuss that. And that's pretty much it to the virtual assistant.
Okay, so you see I came to the end of my presentation, and once I clicked my last slide over, this message pops up. So the total time for your slideshow was 10 minutes 36 seconds. Do you want to save the new slide timings? And I'm going to put yes. So those new timings are saved. And if I want to test it out, I go from here, go up here, start from the beginning, and show from the first slide. So if I click this, it brings up my presentation, and it should start in just a second, and then it should go over at the next slide.
Money making opportunity here. Side hustle is a virtual assistant. I kind of mentioned that a little while ago. If you don't like writing, you can hire a virtual assistant to do the writing for you. It's going to cost you a little bit more. You're trying to make money, not spend money. So if I suggest, you're right. Okay. So a virtual assistant is basically a person who provides various services to small or large businesses. Virtual assistants can do a lot of different types of jobs. Most virtual assistants prioritize and specialize in certain categories that they may have been trained at some point to do. For instance, some virtual assistants, they work with numbers well, whether it's a CPA.
Okay, so as you can see, it moved over to the next slide, and then it would do the next slide and the next slide, according to where I stopped it and where I started it within my presentation. Okay, so I'm going to go back out and go to the beginning slide that we started out, and then all you're going to want to do from this point is save your work, and then you're done. So if you want to put this on your website, you can put it on your website as far as a slide presentation, and that way you will have your your PowerPoint presentation along with your video, and your video will work across the slides as you go along in speaking in your video. It'll also go along with your slides, or if you have one of those clickers for PowerPoint presentation, you'll be able to use your clicker as well. And that's it. That's showing you guys how to insert a video, playing your video across several different slides. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, please click the description area in the comments and let me know what questions you have, or if you want help in making another video or some type of video, let me know as well. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and share as well. And our website again is www.momsonthego.com. We appreciate your time. God bless.